while it happens or later on. I am just doing a quick thrift here at the Salvation Army on Mary Esther Cutoff. Thought I'd bring you along this time. I'm actually looking for something special. They have furniture here, so I'm hoping that they have something that will work by my front door. I need something for storage and something that I can put, like, I'm buying a lot of shoes lately, so I need something I can store them in while I'm waiting for them to sell. I need like a little place to store the shoes that stay nice and dry and clean and all that. So see if they got what I need. Uh, We have our blue tag full price, pink tag full price, orange tag 25% off, yellow tag is 50% off, and 75% off green tag. This is what it looks like in here. They always have nice music playing and stuff. Lots of bathing suits here in Florida. Oh, cute. The prices are really good in here. I don't think they're unreasonable what they're asking for their clothes. So here's a look at the pricing. Skirts are 5, blouses are 5, t-shirts are 4, cotton tanks are 2. So that's not too bad, considering that everything seems like it's going up these days. There's a maternity section. Their formals here are great. They have a lot of formals. If you're local, if you're in the Fort Walton Beach area or Destin area, and your kid needs a formal for event, weddings or what have you, just look at these. I mean, they're nice. There's, some that are a little more worn than others, and then some are in really good shape still. And you have a whole variety of styles from things that are cute and younger girl oriented to a little more matronly, um, new, old. New styles, vintage styles, and it gets, like, even better towards holiday season. Like, they'll have even larger section of formals usually. Anyways, they shop a lot 'cause it's a little further away from me, so I don't always get over here. But, they're kind of, like, cleaned out right now. I've been in here before where there've just been a ton of things here, but maybe 'cause it's in season. But look, is anybody looking for a set of water skis? Here's a nice little set of skis for behind the boat, $60. Dave and I might be getting our boat going here pretty soon. He's working on it. He got a little Dodge Stratus 17-footer off a marketplace for $800 with the trailer. Of course, it wasn't running. So, but thank God Dave knows how to do these things. And he has been tinkering away at it slowly but surely, a little bit here and a little bit there as he's felt like it. So it's kind of cute. Gibson. It's heavy. Yeah. So we're maybe just a week or two from getting that thing on the water. That'd be a lot of fun. Maybe go out and throw a line out again. When the kids come down to visit, we'll have a way to do take them out tubing or something. This is a little bento box or a little trinket storage box for $1.40. That is not a bad deal. Sorry if I didn't have the camera right on it. There we are. Okay. So far, nobody's in here watching, but I know y'all will catch it later. All right, looking at some of the furniture now, see if they have anything that I'm interested in. This nice dresser here would work. Kind of big, but they are asking 100 on it. And yeah, it's older. It's definitely mid-century, but it's not like the highest quality ever. It's no dovetails or anything. That's a possibility. But it also has a matching, I think it's got a matching sideboard here, big dresser. These would be really nice refinished. They have those pretty details on the front, and they're solid, but it's got this kind of this formica style top on it. I think those are a little harder to refinish. Don't know that I would be into a project like that. There are other girls doing the refinishing. That is, hats off to you if you do that. I can't do it. I don't have, first of all, I don't have the space for it. And secondly, um, the energy for it, really. It's this old four-poster bed here. This thing is, whew. It's a whoop-de-doo bed, y'all. I better just leave that alone. But look at you've got the mortise and tenon connections on that. Kinda cool. Could be something really nice in the right hands. Massive coffee table. This sucker's big. 120 on that one. Here's a beat up lane cedar chest. Um, it's the kind with the locking latch. They probably don't have the key for it. And you can see where the veneer has come off on the front. But if you just needed one for bridge, keeps your blankets nice and safe. Here's a nice little dresser, only $20 on that. Just a little pressboard one. That could work for the front. Yeah, because I could just, I could store quite a few pairs of shoes in there, and it's the right size to sit by the front door. It's awful beat up though. So, I mean, it would another project. It would need spray painting, need fixing up. These Oriental style tables are gorgeous, but they're too wide for what I need. There is a changing table. That's about the right size too, a little too fat, but yeah, I don't need the changing table. Okay, well, I'm not seeing it here. So I guess I'll um, keep looking, maybe elsewhere. I like the little fireplace detail. I guess you would put like what a little wood or a little electric fireplace in there and it would be super cute. You could put candles in there. This is only 50 bucks. It's got like it's a corner thing. It sits in a corner. Suppose you could modify that if you wanted to and cut that part off. That could be a fun project for someone. Nice mirror for 15 bucks. Here's my thrift selfie of the day. I'm in my work jeans. I'm in my kick around clothes today. Yeah. Okay. Well, moving onward. I got to go get the oil changed in the Subaru. Oh, nice. Yeah, we might be taking a road trip soon. I don't know. Things are weird. Things are just weird lately. I keep work keeps offering me clients and then something happens at the last minute and it falls through. So, um I'm just looking at that as a sign that maybe I need to go do something else this summer. We had a shark attack down here this week. Was it yesterday? Yeah, pretty horrible over in Panama City. A poor guy, young man, 20s, um, out there at the naval base. He must have been doing some sort of work in the water. Apparently, there's some sort of video circulating somewhere, but I don't want to watch it. People just say it's pretty horrific. And shark attacks are rare down here. But unfortunately, he got nailed. He was in murky water, and they say that he's lost an arm and that he might lose a hand. So we don't have a name or anything, but if you're a praying person, please pray for him. I know a lot of people, he's in a lot of people's prayers right now. And then we have another kid who was swimming in Niceville and got Vibrio. Vibrio vulnificus is a pretty severe bacterial infection. It lives in salty and brackish water, warm water, all up and down the coast.
Yeah.
It's all up and down. Oh, here's a pretty little wedding dress. Look at that. I mean, Nothing wrong with it. It's low budget. If you did a low budget wedding, only 25 bucks, you guys. Wow. That's about the size I wore when I got married too, believe it or not. That's crazy. It's a little size 14, a little more nicer one. Yeah, so that kid's name is Josiah. If you want to pray for Josiah, pray for him. As he's already had like 2 surgeries trying to heal up from this Vibrio infection, and his mama's got 6 kids, and she's had to close her business to go out there and be with him. I mean, the community, as you can imagine, they're good people up in Niceville. They're rallying around, but it's still a real hardship, and it's a life-threatening infection, you guys. So there is Vibrio now in our waters. And usually we don't start seeing Vibrio infections until later in the season. And it doesn't feel to me like the water's any warmer than usual. So that makes me wonder what all's going on. Where is this coming from? I know it's nature and everything, but um, it's just odd, especially this early in the season to have somebody coming down with Vibrio. Blanket, 5 bucks. Somebody's hand knit. Now you can take hand knit stuff like this if it's not in rough shape, and you can unravel it, and sometimes the yarn is worth more than the knit piece, but this one's actually pretty nice. It's a nice little blanket. Ugh, I hope somebody picks that up. I always check the linen section, you know me. Here's the men's stuff. Pair of no bows, shoes. Just a pair of Vans up there. Yeah, I'm filled up. I have so much stuff at the house right now. I don't really have room for a lot more at the moment, but I was hoping to find the ooh, look how pretty. I was hoping to find the piece of furniture I was looking for. Hand painted, it says. I don't know the brand. I'm not familiar with that brand. Cute little set. You have pitcher, sugar, and creamer. Lightweight though, very, very light. Pretty though, very shabby chic, very cottage. What is this, an onyx egg? Look at that. That's a really nice little doodad right there. $4.80. Look at these. And here's some blue and white. They've done a little blue and white display. All right, guys. So I am going to go ahead and sign out. Got to go buy socks and deliver some towels to them or to Paws. I'm bringing some towels by the animal shelter that I got at that estate sale last week. And there is a video coming up of this amazing estate sale and an amazing haul that we had. I do hope that you decide to check it out. That'll be dropping here in another week or two. It's not going to drop yet. I got another one dropping this weekend. But the estate sale was amazing, and I can't wait to show you guys what I got. And I went on the last day and just cleaned up on a bunch of old towels. So we're going to go ahead and drop those off to PAWS, Panhandle Animal Welfare Society, our local shelter, because they always need them to take care of the little animals and things. And then we're going to go get the oil change because if we do take a road trip this summer, then the Rue's going to need some fresh oil. So her tires are good, though. She's got nice brand new all-terrains. They were recently rotated. So we're just trying to keep up with her maintenance and make her last as long as we can. Oh, truck. All right, so the search continues for a storage container for the front door area, but it'll materialize sooner or later. Bye, y'all.